Privyet, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Metro Exodus Sam's Story. This is Episode 4. So last time we took out a nest of bandits, led by a sniper named Kors, and now we're just heading back onto the water with the captain.
Ed, who were those guys?
These are the bandits I told you about. They came to make a profit by robbing our settlement at the dock, but it didn't pan out. I must give credit where credit is due. That bastard Tom did bolster the defenses all right. These losers have long since stopped raiding. A few years back they made one last attempt. Klim gave them a lesson. They were so terrified they didn't even cut down bodies of their hanged pals all over the ruins. They couldn't raid and didn't have a place to go. So they turned to trapping.
They were forced to make an honest living,
ruins,
of a sort.
Those human-like ones. Their beasts are dumb and shrewd, but strong. Quite good for dragging carts or boats on the rivers, turning wheels and stuff. They don't eat much either, so using them lets you save a bunch of fuel. So the bandits catch them, train them a little, and then sell them off to traders. Those come from the south a couple of times a month. They pay in weapons, ammo, rice, all the things you need for a decent life in the wild. They visit the settlement too, mostly buying restored generators, engines, and other machines. Our maintenance guys are real wizards after all. Oh, and dried fish too. So that's the region's economy in a nutshell.
But why did those trappers shoot at us?
The whole city is divided between them. It took a lot of fighting to define those borders. So now they open fire at anyone approaching without proper insignia.
And nobody likes me.
Turf Wars, the primeval edition.
You got it.
Really likes sticking his face through his collar. For a moment, the captain was very sad. Because he thought we couldn't see him.
We're here, Sam. Let's moor this thing and I'll show you my backup base.
Alright, well I'm getting a ping, so he's got some loot in
Care
here.
to tell me the essence of Tom's offer?
It's simple. He offers to leave you the settlement along with everyone who won't follow him.
How generous. And what does he want?
He wants you to deliver fuel rods for the submarine.
Come on in, sir. Don't worry, the lift's fine. My friends and I took our time preparing this base. There's a generator on the roof.
But I'm also hearing some, like, mutants or something in here. Also, I was corrected that it was, in fact, not a American sub.
It's just an emergency exit. Too many foglies in the lower floors. So the lift's no longer...
That the name USS Mayflower was probably added by Tom, since it is a Typhoon class, or I believe it's a Kula class.
Or if they did, they wouldn't talk.
One of the largest Russian
When
subs.
Tom had shown his true colors, my closest friends and I decided to refuel this soul and take her to sea. The plan was strictly need to know. Only Alex, my XO, and Alex II, the torpedo officer, and Volodya, the life support guy, were in. They left to recon the field and stayed in contact for 2 weeks. They found the fuel, and we arranged for me to pick them up in the night. But it was Klim's people who met me there. I barely escaped.
Do you think they were captured?
I don't know. But seeing Klim's people there was hardly a coincidence.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom said they lost track of the crew as well, so it's not like they were captured, or, you know, went turncoat.
And we're there.
I can't turn my flashlight on either.
Come on in, Sam. Make yourself at home, Sam.
I'm curious,
Take
though,
a rest. There's a
because
storm outside anyway.
the Typhoon class is already being kind of phased out right now, rather than being refurbished like they originally planned to. So by the time of the war in this game in, you know, 20... Oh, I guess it is, what, 2013 was when the war was? 20 years before 2033 happens. So yeah, maybe they would have still had some Typhoons in service. as to why there would be one here in Vladivostok. Of course, it could have been here to be decommissioned as well. And just, never got around to it. We got a map marker. Well, I can't access my HUD. Apparently, I can still use my night vision, though.
Tell me, Sam, what's your angle in all this mess?
I just want to go home, Ed. Nothing more. And Tom said he'd give me a lift.
Before starting the nuclear war all over again, or after?
Hopefully before.
Sam, the Sob is a terrible weapon. A weapon that was entrusted to me to protect my country. Not to be used in pirate raids, or even something as noble as creating the kingdom of heaven on earth. Can you see that? I didn't use it in the last war, so could anybody have any right to use it in any capacity now, when we're barely surviving after that one?
Ed, Tom is a reasonable man. I don't think he'd go so far
You
as...
sure about that, Sam?
Tom is first and foremost a businessman, and he will get what he wants, one way or another. Can't you see that his offer to let those who wouldn't follow him go is a threat? What is going to happen to them should I choose not to bring him the fuel?
I think you're being too negative here, really.
You gotta think on the bright side,
Okay,
Ed.
let's do it this way. I ring him up, you talk to him directly.
Fine by me.
They can probably track this thing. That's probably why he
Tom,
gave it to me.
Sam here. The captain agrees to talk.
Perfect, Edward. I'll be brief. I need those fuel rods, and you know that. You want your settlement, your people, and your power back. And I'm ready to offer you just that. As soon as those reactors are refueled, my people and I will leave and never bother you again.
Until we come back to
I'll never
use the
but
nukes to
you'll
threaten
just
you.
have to take my word on that. You know I can keep it.
You've kept it so far, if we stretch the definition. But that's besides the point. Even if I believe you, I don't believe Klim. Did he tell you the free bandits are working for him?
What makes you say so?
I have no proof. But the friends I left with went missing. Did he tell you anything about them?
He said he was looking for them. I had my doubts for quite some time already. And now they're solidifying. Bolivar cannot carry double any longer. Once the fuel is here, Klim will be taken care of. Anything else?
No, just that.
Then we have a deal.
We do, Tom. I know I'm going to regret this, but we do.
You won't. A deal is a deal, Edward. See you soon.
Well, there's a chance that Tom might not be in power when we get back.
Thank you for
Klim
trusting
finds
me.
out.
Sam, I don't trust him. Not even for a second. No matter what he says, I can't trust him.
But you have no choice.
Exactly. I really don't have a choice here.
I don't really like living alone.
Ah, damn. The generator's out again. Let's go check it.
Seems the old man put his back out.
Shit! Before we go, let's do something about my knee. It is swelling up already.
It's gonna be like all gross.
Sure thing, Ed. Do you have anything for the pain?
I don't drink really, but I do have a crate of Molotovs. Their moonshine and fish oil should do the trick.
So I did see a pharmacy when we took the boat here.
I wish we had some
Might have to
food
go there
chase
and-
the drink down with, though.
Get him some medicine?
Here.
Wow, that's a nice surprise. All right, no point in putting it off any longer now. Cheers. Not so bad.
I mean, we didn't even start yet.
Here, you have some too.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am. Come on, let's get it done.
Chug some moonshine fish oil.
Disgusting.
All right, I'm ready. Pull it hard.
Hold on to your hat.
This is just like slightly dislocated.
You said it.
Oh, that's so much mashing.
I don't think it worked. Let me catch my breath.
I think that was an unwinnable QTE.
And get one for yourself, too.
Cheers. Still awful.
Okay. Pull again. Put your back into
Getting
it.
ready for maximum mash.
Pulling.
Mashing so hard.
Damn. That was awful.
I had to use my right hand for that.
Thanks for the leg. I feel better already. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, but I'm not drinking any more of your fish alcohol.
I say, let's not go anywhere tonight.
Not even to fix the generator?
Not bad at all.
No, I guess we're still gonna fix the generator.
Let's go check the generator.
Are you sure?
When my exo bursts in and shouts, where the hell is my tape machine? I think I got this. Pull that lever, Sam. Shit, I ain't got it. Huh? You hear that?
Sorry, that's my phone.
What? The music?
Had we had some music?
Amen to that.
Hey, you! What the?
Okay, let me...
No idea who those guys were.
I definitely got it now. Start it.
Just two random stalkers walking around with the radio.
Let them be lights.
Wait. What the?
By the way, care to tell me your story?
Are you sure?
I like how he just keeps using the same "Are you sure?" audio clip.
Sure. Why not? When we buried the colonel, I just knew I had to leave. I just knew Dad was waiting.
Thanks for telling me, Sam. We were on the ropes by then, and had to take the deal. And that bastard wants to save the world? Bah! He's going to become a pirate with nukes, and that's it.
I don't know. I don't think it's quite like that. He has ideas.
But not an idealist.
Ah! I'm king of the world!
Oh, good. I'm telling you, Sam, you're a nice guy.
For an American.
I don't know. He's not a madman, Ed.
I know, but still, to hell with him.
I was gonna say, there are humanimals in this building. They probably can hear us.
Come on, Sam.
Nothing like a rooftop bar fight with mutants.
I'm telling you, Sam, you're a nice guy, but you lack respect. Respect of your elders. I mean, why aren't you drinking?
Hey, Ed! I'm here.
You are there too? Weird. I need a drink. Oh, this is good.
I guess every Metro needs to have like a get blackout drunk scene.
Not bad at all.
Though Sam can handle his alcohol-laced fish pretty well.
Now that's what I call a party! Yeah!
Tonight we drink, for tomorrow we may die. Still hearing mutant sounds, though.
Ed? Ed?
Oh, shh.
That kind of sounds like the Batwing.
Ed? I'm blind. What are we drinking?
You're not blind, you're sleeping face down. And stop shouting. Oh, my head.
My head.
That's why I don't drink. Oh, it's terrible. But I feel better now.
Hair of the fish.
Here, finish this. It will help. A bit.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay, while you're recovering, let's go back to the conversation we had yesterday. I do know where that fuel is, and it's not even that far. In an underground submarine base. The tunnels are half flooded, but still accessible. The entrance is in the Naval HQ building. Radiation's off the charts there, though. So I wouldn't even try without a protective suit. This building used to be a fire department, and I know they had some suits in case of an accident with one of the subs.
All right, well, that lines up what we need to do pretty well.
Run by bandits, so it's not going to be a walk in the park, I guess.
Get a suit.
Think you can handle it?
Go into the underground nuclear base.
I guess some fresh air will do me good. I'll go get those suits.
Thank you, Sam. I'll be getting ready here, too. Oh, you should take the stairs. Down there and through the door. Oh, I almost forgot. While going downstairs, could you reload the traps? The mutants do visit this place from time to time.
You don't say.
Try to, Ed.
There's one Molotov left.
Whatever happened to the one that was up here?
Many dead bandits on the lower floors. They should have them.
So I'm going to turn down the brightness a little bit. I had it turned up so that the night parts wouldn't be as dark. But let's turn it down one tick so it's back to normal.
Materials for more if you need any.
Since the fog makes everything look really white. Is that ice or is that just... Nope, that's just a repeating texture. Weird that this water is not animated as much as that one. It's moving. Like if you don't move it all, you can see it's very slightly moving, but it's just a weird tessellation. What is making that sound? There's definitely like something down below. Take that Molotov. Also, our radar has been going off like this whole time. There's something in this building that we can take. And it looks like that humanimal woke up because it's not there anymore. That leads down into the building. Is there anything in his little apartment room? Just the workbench. I think we're good on supplies. I made everything I think we need for now. Might want to take off the silencer for the moment, because it does detract from our damage a little bit. Let's stick with the short barrel for now. We got it set to semi-auto. Yeah, I think we're good. Also, if there's mutants down here, we should probably be using the A-shot. Yeah, that sounds like something big.
Opens.
That sounds like more than just a humanimal. It's, howlers. A little weird looking. A little less fur than the ones in Moscow. But I guess they're just gonna reuse them as well. Okay. So we're supposed to be resetting the traps before we go. But first we gotta find them. Only there was an achievement for playing every piano. If I remember correctly, there is actually an achievement in 2033 for playing every musical instrument in the game. All the balalaikas and whatnot you find.
Knock, knock. I could use that.
Also, I wonder if more people are going to pick up this game now that its Epic exclusivity has come to an end. Because, you know, obviously a lot of people like to say oh, well, I guess I'll wait for a year whenever something is announced as Epic exclusive. And I get that, to an extent. But now that it's out on Steam, I wonder if they're still going to be like, oh, no, they shouldn't have released on Epic first. Or if some people are actually going to want to give it a try now that it's available on their platform of choice. But I don't really have a stake in it either way. Wherever I can get discounts at a given time is where I will get them. Or, if I'm got a game that I don't want to wait for, I will just buy it, even if I don't like the storefront it's from. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had games I bought on Uplay. And even Origin. But I have a mess of digital storefronts with keys. I've got GOG keys, I've got Humble keys. Just all over the place. And my itch.io stuff isn't even linked to a single account. I just have a bunch of bookmarked keys. Oh, I need to re-download anything? Can't get through there. I thought this meant that there was maybe a trap. Okay, there we go.
Ed, Sam here. One trap rearmed.
Great. 4 more left.
I don't suppose I can step over to this now. No. Thankfully, it doesn't just blow up. Okay, so we're looking for white X's. I think that's the only one in this apartment, right? Oh, hey, buddy.
Someone's got to do it.
If not us, then who?
Пригодится.
Well, there's that icon again. Yeah, I'm not seeing any trap markers.
This ain't opening.
Oh, it looks pretty crusty. I don't think that one's gonna open from the other side either. Alright. Trying to be thorough here. Can I squeeze through? Can boot through. Oh, that looks like an upgrade. Find a workbench to install it. That looks like armored gas mask. Oh, and we got, looks like a new trigger for our stallion. But still no trap markers. I guess he doesn't really need them prevented from going into these side rooms.
got the second one. 3 left.
I guess we can just imagine Sam is stepping over these traps because he knows they're there.
Niplocha.
Ooh, is that a valve? I mean, I'm not sure we really need that, considering we already have kind of a sniper-modified assault rifle, but we can take it. I mean, it's a better sniper. I'm just wondering if we can switch back to the A-shot from a workbench, you know, like you can in the main game. Or was that only on the Aurora? Maybe you can only switch on the Aurora. Well, anyway, we'll take it for now. How many shots does it have? 15. Okay, that goes back up.
Third trap armed. 2 left.
I think we probably passed 2 of them on the upper floors. Yeah, because now we can just zip line right to the bottom. Where are those howlers? I think they're around the corner. And again, we probably don't need to do this, you know, to progress, but I think that we'll get another good point for doing it. We generally seem to get them for helping the captain out. Also, we're still getting a ping.
Хорошо.
I don't know why these traps are proving so hard to find. Okay, there's number 1.
Just 1 trap left now.
So that means number 2 has to either be on this floor, or it has to be below us. Okay, so there's still 1 locked door, which means we should be able to get around behind that, right? Can we kick any of this stuff down? A lot of locked doors in here. Not behind here. Just gonna take another lap of this floor and then we'll go back up. I also kind of wonder how we're supposed to get around, because obviously we left our boat behind. Maybe there'll be another one here. Or maybe the captain towed it behind it and we just didn't see that. Okay, not in here. I think everything's going to be either in the hallway or in the stairways.
Ed, it's Sam again. Sogotovo. All traps rearmed.
Spasibo, Sam. You're a savior.
Yeah, we got
Пожалуйста, Ed.
a good moral point for helping him out. Which I guess will contribute towards an ending at this point. Okay. The zipline is below. So we just rush through here. Still getting a ping, but I think it's coming from outside. Alright. So now we zipline down. Okay, looks like there's a boat right there. So, our boat is still around. There's those howlers. I thought they were going to run away, but they didn't get very far. Don't want to waste too much of this ammo. I just noticed this is silenced by default.
Beasts!
I forgot we were semi-auto and much more powerful. Alright, so now we can kind of start exploring this part of Vladivostok. Okay, what does our map say? We are at the top here. So you can see the bunker, you can see the base. And there's a bunch of buildings that look like they're marked on the map as, you know, probably enterable. But we'll need to look around to find ways to actually get inside. Start off by looking around here. As you would think. Oh.
Scratch one mine.
I guess he was just winded. Okay, it's a dead end. I thought these howlers would be guarding something. That's why they're all hanging out down here. Nope. We got another marker. Or... oh yeah, there's a marker. It's up there. We just can't get to it from here. And we can't cut through these trees. They're too spiky. Okay, can I get... no, can't get through there. More howlers. Possibly just one more. Trying to see if there's anything else we can get to before we go boating. This looks like we should be able to get up there, but it's an invisible wall, so guess not. Alright, well, let's head to the boat. That was a good little night spent with the captain. Would be a shame if he died at this point, now that we've gotten to know him. Okay, mine directly in front of me. Alright, so... yeah, it looks like we gotta kind of go around this island to our left. Our right, rather. Kinda looks like we should be able to get up there. We marked another location. Like, kind of up here. Oh. Oh no, I'm falling out of the boat. Falling out of the boat. Okay. Water's not that deep here. But the walls are still pretty strong. locals. They're probably not bandits, so we won't shoot them on sight.
Just don't hurt your family. It's so hard. Apparently it is. He had to do it. He had to.
Loon.
That
Fuckface.
traitor. Fucking his own brother over just like that. Then everything went down the drain all because of him. Oh, all my life destroyed. Did he send you?
Oops.
My so-called brother. He couldn't get me to give up, so he sends a hitman.
I'm no hitman.
You're not? Well, sorry for jumping to conclusion. It's my brother's fault. I wouldn't put it past him. It's because of him I'm hiding in this dump, eating overgrown lice.
Those don't look like lice.
Shut up, you damn beast! Can't wait to be roasted! Shut up! Piece of shit! Just like that brother of mine. He wants to take my car dealership. Well, my share in it.
Car dealership?
The Kovshinov brothers. Right to drive. What? Haven't you heard of it? You must be new in town. Everybody knows us. We deal in used cars from Japan. Quality ones.
Can't imagine they're much good right now.
We started from scratch, against all odds. But once we get the business going, that bastard decided to fuck me over. I arrived at the office one day, and there's a new guard. And he won't let me in. He took all I had. Some brother he is. Angela, our accountant, was right. I should never have trusted him. Never! He brought it all down. Destroyed it all.
But the
Because of
war-
him that the nukes happened.
Who cares? My brother fucked me over. Don't you see? But I have a plan.
I've been bitching about it for 22 years.
You need to get inside our dealership. Get the incorporation documents from the safe box and bring them to me. Then I'll have proof. I'm not going to let him die a beggar, of course. He's a brother, after all. I'm not like him. But I will pull his poison teeth out. I will. Will you help me? You just need to get that bastard, my brother, to spill his half of the code. We only knew half each to show it was our joint effort. We were stupid. I was stupid. Only Angela knew the whole code. Get his half of the code. Open the safe box and bring me the documents. You will do it.
We'll
won't you?
probably have to peel the numbers off of his corpse.
My half of the code is this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is the other half 5, 6, 7, 8?
No matter. Go now. I will wait for you here.
Well,
We'll show that
he's
bastard.
probably nuts,
We'll
but
show him.
I guess we'll help a brother
Now
out.
you'll see. Oh, now you'll see. You will.
I can see why they painted all the signs on the outside, though.
He'll see he shouldn't have fucked his own brother.
Okay, so that's that location.
Traitor. Backstabber.
Seems like our binoculars aren't much good for actually marking locations in this place.
Bastard. Fighting all that shit around my house.
Oh, that's another toad. Plenty of them around here. But they're cute with their little squeaky variant of frog sounds. Let's check out our harmonica tunes. Looks like a storm's coming in. I think this was folk song we picked up. You see that big mutant over there? Is that a shrimp? I think that's one of the big shrimp. Well, I recognize this one. Let's get a look at what's thumping around over there. Oh, come on. You're gonna come after me now? Or not? Just wanted to see if that was a big old shrimp. Because we didn't have any of the big shrimp, as far as I remember, in the Volga. It was just the small ones. But maybe there was the big ones. I don't know. It's been a long time since I played the original Exodus, you know. More than a year ago it came out. So I don't remember the early stuff. Oh. Didn't mean to bounce off there. I got toad blood on me. I climbed out of the water on top of a toad. Alright. So where did I park my boat? It doesn't even say on the map. I parked it all the way over there, right?
Not so fast. I have a topic to discuss, and this place seems to fit the bill. No extra ears around.
You don't say.
Ha! I feel trouble brewing. What did I do wrong? Nothing wrong. The boys and I took a good look at you. You are smart, level-headed. We need people like you. Still, you're new here and you don't know much. So we decided to talk to you. Just give you something to think about at leisure.
I'm fine with thinking. So what do you got?
Look, there's Cat, our top boss. I think you know what kind of a man he is already. There's also Clean. You're working directly under, so you know him even better. Having any of those two as your enemy is bad news. They don't just bury people that cross them. They do it so that the poor bastards have enough time to remember and to curse all their relatives for bringing them into this world.
Yeah, it's nice to be on their side.
You're right there.
So, what's the deal then?
The thing is, the guys have been thinking. While these two are together, we're golden. But what happens if they have a falling out? We don't have any say in anything, of course. But once one of them comes out on top...
So who do you think is going to win?
Everyone who didn't support him as enemies, which means they're screwed. So, you understand that people like us must know which side to end up on when shit hits the fan.
And he's gonna tell him it's Klim.
So which one?
As if anyone could tell.
Because Klim is probably the more vicious
All
one.
This is just speculation. But since you put it this way, I think anyone with a good head on his shoulders would be able to take a look and see which way the wind is blowing and whom to back when push comes to shove.
I see. Much appreciated. You've really got my noggin jogging.
Yep, there it is. Also looks a little different than I remember. The head looks more shrimp-like.
What? How did you?
God damn it. I keep trying to hit holster and I hit fucking gas mask instead.
I know you. I saw you there.
So, you are second American, huh?
I heard you were supposed to be around.
Well, come here. We'll
I'm
show
here.
you what's what. We
Also,
aren't
let's take this
Gold
bullet
Scouts
vest.
for nothing after all.
All right, they're gonna mark some locations for me.
So, first of all, beware of the Batwing roaming about. We haven't seen it, just heard it. Judging by its shouts, it's huge and angry as hell. Probably it's wounded.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
Next, where did you need to go?
To the fire depot.
You can see it from here. The red building with a tower.
It's about half a click from here as the crow flies.
Right. But you don't look like a crow. It's close, but it's gonna be hard to get there.
Yeah, crows have it easy in these parts.
That one there?
Look, that unfinished building from before the war. You need to go through it. That's the only way to the upper bog where the fire depot is right now. There's a gang that set up shop there, though. They used to do some slave trade. But lately they switched to the latest thing and started catching those human-like mutants. Can you imagine that? We've been at odds with them since forever. And anyway, they never liked strangers. They're sure to open fire as soon as they see you. Don't expect a warning. So, try to remain unseen.
Thank you. I will.
What else have we got here?
I'm alright at stealth when they don't
Here,
force me
look
not
this way
to.
now. See that two-storied tower-like building on that islet? It used to be a police post before the war. Now it's taken over by a gang too. Complete mad lads. Though they're busy catching the fuglies now, like the others.
Mad
Business is
lads.
on the rise over here, you know?
What they have there is a warehouse of sorts. So there should be some good loot there. That little islet supposedly houses a cache of sorts. A few years back, a new gang appeared in this town. Those were some crazy bastards, but they were good. They went and demanded tributes from gangs thrice their numbers, and murdered everyone who didn't pay up. They had training, Spetsnaz-like. They also had gear, like in the movies, armor, guns. Each of them had night vision too.
So those are probably
They
the
had a
dead
good
guy
run.
we saw.
Ended up controlling a huge swath of the ruins, even with their numbers. Then the other gangs decided they had enough. Got together and smashed them completely. So all that remains of them today are their caches marked by their sign. A skull wearing night vision goggles. So watch out for those.
Yeah, we've seen a few of those.
I bet all those places were looted long ago.
I wouldn't be so sure. Those guys were real show-offs. Each of their caches is like a puzzle box. The chosen ones in the know are supposed to get it, while random Joes like us are not. The boys did find hidden buttons opening doors a couple of times, but all through sheer luck. They never got the principle. Perhaps you'll get it after looking at the situation.
I
with
mean,
your
I don't
own
remember
eyes to
seeing
make
any
an eye.
hidden buttons around any of the ones we
I
saw.
might.
You forgot the fuglies.
Ah, yes. Watch out on that islet with the cache. The fuglies are especially large and tough there. I've no idea why, and I don't care. But these large ones are in demand, so the hunters don't clear them out. They just catch a couple from time to time and leave the rest to repopulate.
Got it.
So that's about it. We've been told to observe and render assistance if needed. We told you what we know. That should count.
Wait, not gonna
Thanks,
give me
guys.
sniper fire, guys?
Good luck.
Alright, well, that was helpful. There's also a bed here. Okay, so now we can actually change time of day, because apparently we slept through most of the day after our little binge, since it's already 17. Okay, so we can make sniper rifle ammo as well. $25 and $5. Well, we have a lot of mechanical parts. Let's make a couple sniper rounds. Okay, we found a balanced grip, which is more stability. And I guess we found a decently upgraded valve. Maybe that was the cache reward for one of the caches? Reinforced helmet. Okay, that's just more armor. And then we got ammo pouches. Which makes us go a little bit slower, but we haven't exactly been outrunning anything, so I don't think that's a problem. Okay, everything else is good. Everything's clean. I guess we could make more bullets now that we got that upgrade. And we still have 6 months into filters. We haven't actually had a reason to use filters yet, despite what I thought. I'm kind of tempted to sleep until morning, because let's see. It's already 6 o'clock. Means it's going to get dark, and I don't know where we're going to find another one of these cache sleeping spots. Sleep until morning. You know, not a lot of games do this effect, but I do actually like it. I mean, I remember Far Cry 2 did that as well, but it would actually give you a view outside the safe house. Alright, 7 a.m. Those guys are like, is he still out there? Alright, I want to get a shot of these guys. I think they have a slightly different design than they used to. Looking a fair bit bigger, but with like lankier little arms. Yeah, okay, I think these are pretty similar to how they looked before. And I can't photo mode because it's quick saving. Actually, I don't know why I can't photo mode. Are those guys gonna start shooting at me because I'm shooting at the mutant trying to kill me? I don't know why I'm fighting these. Unlike the smaller mutants, they can't exactly chase us very well. Alright, I'm gonna need to go back and get the boat. Because there are some gaps I don't think we're gonna be able to cross on foot here. I think I left it over here. Gotta keep an eye out for the car dealership as well. But I think we're gonna need to wrap up in a moment. I guess we might as well wrap up now. Next time we'll maybe go for that police station or the warehouse. Get some of that loot. But that'll do it for episode 4 of Let's Play Metro Exodus, Sam's story. And I'm still enjoying it, you know? I like this kind of flooded city. More than I like the Volga. Alright, Amazing Grace. But yeah, I've been having a good time with this so far, and I'm looking forward to see where this goes. I really do have high hopes for this nuclear fuel facility, but also, from the way he laid it out, it sounds like we're going to have a fair bit more before we get to the end. This is quite a bit longer DLC, which makes sense considering how much further this came out after the last one. Anyhow, take care, and I'll see you next time, folks.